and welcome to Cheap Gameplays, everybody. Today we're gonna play The Deed, which has a kind of ominous music. Interesting. I had this game in my Steam library for a while now, but I've never played it because I'm a lazy procrastinator. So, this is a game of a couple of years ago. It's not recent, but it looks interesting, actually. So let's see what this is about. Oh, no, I want to play the intro, absolutely. Oh, okay. Okay. Why would I access the inventory pressing... Okay. I won't ask any question about it. Scotland, November 1945. Oh. My name is Aaron Bruce, son of Malcolm Bruce and rightful heir to Dunhill House. I have recently discovered that my tyrant of a father intends to disinherit me in favor of my deranged younger sister. My relationship with my family is strained, to say the least. I have decided that the time has come for my sister to be removed from this ghastly equation. Okay, what? My god, this hair! I intend to put her out of her misery. Do you want to murder her? Unfortunately, my sister never leaves the confines of Dunhill House, which makes the matter more complicated. Okay, you're gonna murder her. I have not visited the family home in quite some time and can't bear to be in that hellhole for long. However, my presence on the night of my father's 50th birthday will cause no suspicion. Yeah. I must choose the timing and method of the deed very carefully. Oh, so the deed is you killing your sister. Tonight is the night. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Uh-huh. The bell, you say? This is a nice start. Oh. Hello. Thank you, taxi driver. Bloody hell, George, who has been responsible for maintaining the gardens. Used to be Big Jack Willis, he's been dead almost a year now. How could you not know that? I do a little here and there, can't do much on account of my bad back though. My sister hasn't offered to help you then? Miss Jennifer isn't really the outdoor type, sir. You should know he's your fucking sister. I know, George. It was a joke. Oh, okay, alright, so you read it now. Very funny, sir. Let's go inside before the ocean comes to Dunhill. Alright. Excuse me. I'm about to commit a murder. Converse with your relatives and search the house for useful objects, like a knife. Objects are divided into two categories: items for evidence and weapons. You will only be allowed to pick up 2 objects from around the house before dinner commences. Oh no, so choose wisely. Oh, it's a time thing? After dinner you will have the chance to plant an item of evidence if you wish, and then commit the murder. There are many ways to do the deed, but only the cunning will succeed. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, sister! Good evening, Mr. Aaron. May I take your coat? Oh, are you not my sister? Are you a servant? I would rather keep my coat. Only if I can take your dress. Certainly, my dear, but only if I can take your dress. Mr. Aaron! That's no way to talk to a lady! Mr. Aaron was just making a little joke, George. It's fine. But he can't talk to... It's fine, George. Don't worry. Please let me take your coat. Let me take off your dress. You're new, aren't you? Sophia is my name. I recognize you from your pictures, Mr. Aaron. I'm not new, exactly. I've been employed by your family for almost a year. It's just that you have never visited before, you asshole! I have been busy and got along with my family. Oh. I don't have to raise any suspects, so I must act my work keeps me very busy, unfortunately. I understand. I've been away from my family a lot since I started this job. You're here now, and I'm sure you're eager to meet with the others. Not really, lady. Your father is in the library on your left, and your mother is in the parlor, which is on your right. Why are you explaining how my house is disposed? I fucking lived here once. Your sister's upstairs in her room, I think. Thank you. And where can I find you, my pretty? I know my way around my old damn house! I spent years of my life living in this house, you foolish girl. I know where the parlor is. Oh, of course. Forgive me, I wasn't thinking. I will be in the kitchen preparing dinner. I'll sound the bell when the dinner is served. Okay, goodbye. Oh my god. What? Okay. Oh, that lady is my mother? Okay, oh my god. Why do I walk in this strange way like a big odd fat penguin? I don't know. How do I interact with objects again? I don't remember. Ask. Items. No. Okay. Let's explore this fantastic house of mine. Oh, hey. Walking into the pantry, you begin to salivate at the promising scent of roast beef coming from the kitchen meal. Well, promising! You find nothing interesting in the drawers. On the top of the cabinet or wherever you see a blue box marked rat poison! I'm gonna explore for a bit now before choosing my murder weapon. Hey, lady! Hello, Mr. Ryan. Is there something I can do for you? Take off your clothes. I want to ask something about your time here. I'm sure you could do lots of things for me, lovely. There is something you can do for me. You can pucker up those pretty lips of yours and give me a kiss. Mr. Ryan, please, this is highly inappropriate. You're right, I apologize. I don't want to be a prick. I'm sorry. I must have misread the situation. I thought perhaps you wanted to have some fun. It's quite alright, Mr. Rand. These things happens. I'm sorry. I must get back to work now. We'll ring the bell. Okay, stop saying always the same things. Can I enter this? There's nothing especially notable about this fireplace. Okay. Oh, the bread. Can I beat my sister with this long bread? You don't think you would be needing... Okay. A knife. It says the maid has left the shop. Kitchen knife and attendance. Okay, I'm gonna take this. Are you sure you want to take the knife around me? You cannot be two objects. Okay. A knife. Set it close to a personal weapon. It should suffice to get the deed down. Okay. So I don't have to draw any attention on me. And mostly. So I have multiple options and multiple ways of get this done. It's kind of interesting, so I think I will play this more than once. Whoa, a sword! You step inside your former bedroom, now it's a guest room. Most of your old furniture was vanished, probably thrown on a bonfire. Why? Okay. My father likes to burn things. Furniture, what a strange old man. This wardrobe is vacant and barren. Your bedside table has been emptied of whatever items you had left behind. The clock is ticking. Is there any way which I can know what time it is now? Can I check this? There's a list of one item of yours in your former room. Your old-fashioned sword. At least this is a weapon with which you are very well practiced. I'm gonna leave that there. Let me explore all the things that I can pick up first. Really, I'm really curious. Oh, sister! You enter a surreal atmosphere of your sister's room. Mirrors of various sizes cover the walls, creating the eerie illusion of a crowded space. Why crowded space? Because I'm multiple times reflected in them. Hey, sis! Sis, I'm behind you. Haha, I thought I smelled a rat. Have you come to see me, little rat? How are you feeling? I will act all gentle and kind. Hello, Jennifer. How have you been? How have I been? What an odd thing for the rat to ask. Normally they just say squeak, squeak. You used to have a pet rat, didn't you? Remember what I did to him? You stupid bitch! You killed him! Oh, how he squeaked. Such great pain for such a little... Why do I have such a bad sister? What did you want to talk to me about? That I'm gonna kill you so bad. I just came to see how your mirror collection is getting on. How many do you have now? 73? 73 mirrors in this room? I don't think it's possible. Can you use all of them at once? Of course not, but it's still a question. Are you making fun of my mirrors, real red? You better not be. Go away, I don't want to speak to you anymore. Okay, sis. I'm gonna spill your blood all over me later on. Okay, let's talk to my mother. Maybe I can gather some more useful information about this place, this home of mine. Mother! Oh! This scene reminds me of that painting, you know, where there is this old lady on a rocking chair and there's the fireplace here. I don't remember the author of it, the artist. I see you made it around. Forgive me if I don't stand you, but your presence has almost given me a heart attack. Hello, Mother. Please sit down if you want to talk properly, Aran. I don't want to crane my neck looking up at you. So, you have gray hair, but you don't look old at all, Mother. Why are you still young? Please sit down if you want to... Oh, okay, you're right. Where do I sit down? Oh, is this a chair? Okay. So, Aran, you finally managed to make it up here for a visit. Please tell me you are just here to cause trouble. Why all my family hates me? What happened? I'm here to make amends. Trouble is what you all deserve. Oh, whatever you do, you mean. I'm here to make amends. No, Mother, I'm not here to cause trouble. Quite the opposite. Ah! Our family has been dysfunctional for a long time, and I have to take some responsibility for that. Oh, I'm such a responsible guy. For what it's worth, I apologize for any stress that my behavior has caused you over the years. I see. What have you been doing? You forgive me if I'm a little skeptical about this sudden change in your attitude, Aran. However, if we can get through today without any drama, then I would appreciate it. Like the death of my sister! Yeah, she's been going through an unusually difficult time recently. Oh, we should be okay. Christ, what's gone with her this time? You sound worried. Do you think that's serious? I have not seen her this bad in a long time. Do you remember the summer when she, with the red... Oh, she attempted suicide? Yes, I remember. Oh, why she didn't die then? That was the last time I remember seeing her like this. So yeah, to answer your question, I'm worried. Anyway, you should go and talk to your father if you haven't already. Wish him a happy birthday. Oh, and at least try to sound like you mean it. Where's my father? Where is my father? Ding dong, dee 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 dong dong. The most beloved of all your mother's possession. A rusty old gramophone used to play all over her favorite record. Okay, is this a private diary? You glance over your shoulder to make sure your mother isn't looking. The red book on the desk says diary. Oh, on the front. I'm gonna take this. Are you sure what to take? Yes. Is that diary, and with your back turned to your mother, you have a quick leaf through. The recent pages writes about the difficulties in caring for someone with your sister's condition and how she wishes it would all end. Oh, you realize this could look quite incriminating out of context. You remove the last 2 pages from the diary and then place it back where it was. Nice move, Aran! Oh, the bell. Oh no! Again, a bell invites me, this time to dinner, it seems. Dinner is served. Okay, when I'm gonna kill my sister during dinner? Sophia, could you come here a moment? Yes, ma'am? Pour me some more wine. Is that the taxi driver will eat on that thing instead sitting on the table like us? Yes, ma'am. Oh, madam! Oh, what is it, George? George. What are you going to say? I must protest. It has always been my duty to bring the wine and dinner. Oh. Oh, well, I don't want to cause any trouble. Nonsense. What does it matter, George? Stop being overly pedantic. But I just even enough mother. Do you let the staff speak to you like that? Come on, let George pour the wine. Yes. Just let him pour the damn wine, would you? It's his job. You stay off out of it, boy. If your mother wants the girl to pour the damn wine, then the girl will pour the damn wine. Okay, father. Of course, sir. My apologize. An interfering little well, isn't he, Daddy? Why? Yes, he is. Why can't you ever keep your mouth shut, boy? Okay, I'm gonna play the remissive one. You're right, I'm sorry. I must have had too much wine myself. You'd better not let it happen again. You're all gonna die! Sophia. Could you please come here, please? Yes, Miss Jennifer. I just wanted to say that it was the loveliest meal I've ever tasted. I don't know how you do it, you cunning pixie. You're too kind, miss. Of course I will have tea and cakes for you in the drawing room as usual after dinner. Oh, you are so good to me, you sweet thing. So very, very good to me. I won't have any, thank you. I couldn't eat another bite. Well, you weren't offered any, so there. Please, Jennifer, let's try and be civil. My character voicing is going out of it. Anyway, let's not forget why we are here today. To see our sister die. Not our sister! Your daughter died. To celebrate your father's birthday, such a very important occasion for us all. You are so dear to us, welcome! Happy birthday, Daddy! Indeed, happy birthday, Father. Let's hope it will be one to remember. Of course it will. I bet. Doing that it! Now it is time to quickly plant any items of evidence you have. To do so, simply enter the desired room and select the item in your inventory. When you're ready, enter the drawing room to do the deed. Okay. So, I have to choose carefully where to place the item. I don't know. Here? 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 Do I have to leave the... Is it the... Do I have to leave the diary somewhere? Why can't I do that? First, I'm to message shifter. Okay, I will leave it where I find. Wait, but do I have it in my items? Pages from diary. Okay, so why can't I incriminate my own sister? Like leaving the pages here somewhere. No? Okay. What's here? Is this a bathroom? Oh, your bathroom is not changing here, so you're missing. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Can I give them to someone? Like, hey, Hugh. George seems to be busy, so they threw out his school. Okay. Where do I leave them? I don't know. Can I get my sister? Are you sure what the drawing was decided is not turning back? No! Can I burn them? Wait. Do I have to actually pick them up? They tell me that Jennifer's condition is like to only get a birth. I don't know how I can go this way. Sometimes I wish she had never been born. And it goes on. Yes, these two pages alone should raise some suspicions about my mother. Do you want to play the same? Yes! As soon as she said to leave the FC side, they will get 5 o'clock. First, the police will find it. I'm not sure! Do you think they will check that? Are you sure about that? Yes, I'm gonna kill my fucking sister. You see Jennifer staring out of the window ahead of you, lost in one of her strange moods. She hasn't noticed you. Enter the doorway. Now is the time. Ah! You must get behind her. Oh, sorry. Ah! Choose the border weapon. Bare hands. Who needs weapons anyway? You can best her. Okay? You creep up behind her, suddenly lunge forward, putting your gloved hands firmly around her throat. She gasps and struggles, smashing into the chair and then the desk. Finally, you manage to find a good grip and you continue to choke her from behind until finally she goes limp in your arms. You let her drop to the ground. There was a noisy struggle. You won't have much time to get out of this room before someone investigates. Oh, where do I go? Oh my god, sister, how the fuck are you? Oh, damn it, she's going to see me. I'm gonna kill you. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you everybody. Please! Did you hear that, Miss Aaron? Oh no. Oh no. She would have screamed it anyway if I stabbed her. Right? Oh, the dog! Dog! Boochie, please. Who's that? Oh, the police? Good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Inspector Winston Lewis. I understand that this is a difficult time for your family. Oh no! Will they find the knife on me? You're damn right it is. I want to know what you're doing wasting time in here while my daughter's killer is still out there. Well, Mr. Bruce, we have found no evidence of forced entry and nobody was seen entering or leaving the house. It would seem entirely possible then that the killer is in this room. Wah! No, that seems highly unlikely, Inspector. Perhaps it is. However, in order to follow protocol, I will have to interview each of you in turn. Mrs. Bruce, would you like to meet me in the library first? Wait. I suppose so. I'm thinking about the thing. So, if my sister has been choked to death, they will clearly think that it could it be possibly made by my mother because she's apparently, I say apparently because she's a weak old lady? So they will suspect about me? The interview, oh my god. Thank you for joining me here, Mr. Bruce. I'm sure this won't take long. Before we begin, I will need to search your person. Oh no, they will oh no, best to get these formalities out of the way. Is this really necessary? I'm afraid so. Turn around, please. Would you care to explain why there is a kitchen knife concealed in your trousers? It's for self-protection. You know, my parents. I took that to protect myself. There's a killer in this house. Well, there is no need to still have it now that the police are here, is there? Now that's out of the way, let's move on to the interview. Okay. As you know, I have already spoken to everyone else who was present in the house at the time of your sister's death. We have also now completed our initial search of the house, but we'll get to that later. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? First of all, we will run through all of our activities since your arrival, okay? The maid says that you and the butler arrived shortly after 7 o'clock as she greeted you at the door. Sophia told me that you seemed quite abrasive at times during your conversation with her. The journey had left me, yes, that was unfortunate, but I had just been through a very long journey. The weather in particular had left me in a full mood and I felt really bad about my behavior afterwards. Well, I think I can understand that. I can't stand this full weather either. The maid says that you made a rather inappropriate remark of sexual nature towards her. This leads me to question her character, I'm afraid. It was only intended as a harmless joke. It was intended purely as a light-hearted joke. In the retrospect, it may have been inappropriate. Yes, it is entirely possible to misjudge these situations, isn't it? Yeah. It's worth noting that the butler has also commented on your inappropriate behavior towards the maid. Later you went to speak to the maid again, which is curious. Why did you decide to visit the kitchen to make sure it isn't it. I was pressing, I don't know actually. What do you think? I want to see more of the maid, a lot more. I see. You forgive me for suggesting that seems rather lecherous. I understand that you made some unwanted advances towards the maid in the kitchen, but later apologized for your behavior. Yes, because I'm really a nice guy. I'm afraid I misread the signals. It was my mistake. That does happen, Mr. Bruce. However, this was not the first time you had been appropriate towards her. Later on, you had a conversation with your mother, Gloria, in the parlor. She told me that you were unusually cordial, something about wanting to apologize and make amends. I just wanted to avoid another argument. I wasn't being entirely honest with her. I just wanted to avoid an awkward evening. I see. That is understandable. Am I being convincing? She says you spoke briefly about your sister. Apparently you seem quite concerned about her well-being. We were worried my sister might attempt suicide. My mother and I were concerned that my sister might try to take her own life as she had attempted once before. Had she? I will take a note of that. It seems odd to me that you didn't go and wish your father a happy birthday when you arrived. I didn't know what my father was. Nobody explained that to me in this house of mine that I don't know. It makes me wonder what else you were doing that was so important. Did you speak to your sister before dinner? Yes, I did. Yes, I went to her room to see her. I see. And what did you discuss with her? Exactly this. It was as brief as most conversations I've had with my sister. She called me a rat and, not wanting to be insulted further, I soon left the room. Did it make you angry? To be honest, I was used to it from her. Let's move on to the events that took place during dinner. I understand there was an argument involving the butler. In fact, he was being treated unfairly. Really, I just wanted to stir up some trouble with my family. It had nothing to do with George. I see. Now I need to ascertain your location at the time of your sister's death. Oh god. Where were you when you heard the maid scream? Ground floor. West wing, foyer, library, parlor, storage room, east wing, dining room, pantry, and kitchen. I will try to be the most honest possible. Kitchen. Because the maid saw me. I was in the kitchen. I highly doubt that since that's where the maid had just come from. As I said earlier, we have completed our initial search of the property. During the search we discovered some pages from your mother's diary. It seems that she was having a hard time dealing with your sister's condition. In some places, she even seems to wish for her death. Does that surprise you? Yes, I'm lost for words. I'm curious about the murder weapon. From your sister's injuries, we can guess that she was most likely strangled by a pair of... yes! That was I've supposed before. Without completely ruling out the others, it is very interesting. I will be completely honest with you now. I will completely honest with you, Miss Bruce. Frankly, your behavior leading up to your sister's death concerns me a great deal. Why? However, I'm more concerned that you lied about your locations at the time of your sister's death. Well, I was in the fucking kitchen. The maid wasn't there. Oh, not the kitchen, the dining room. Well, there is a suspicion regarding your father. To go to the garden, Mr. Serious suspect there is a question or two regarding the butler, but personally I don't... Okay, so you... Okay, I lost. Given the weapon that was used, obviously suicide is not a realistic possibility. Now, as for what happens next, I am placing you under arrest as... Oh, fuck you! Fuck you, no! Oh my god, I knew it! As the only person to be arrested, you remained the prime suspect in the case. The evidence against you was overwhelming. At the trial, it did not take very long for the jury to return a guilty verdict. You were given a life sentence, oh my god, for the murder of your sister and would be spending the rest of your life sleeping behind bars. In your dark, In your dank little cells, there was nowhere to hide or to escape from the nightmares when they came. The deed itself had taken possession of your soul, and perhaps it was our final revenge. But I just had my family, nobody liked my sister, what the fuck? Okay, wait, let me try it again. I can't load anything, okay. Okay, so now, I'm gonna act gentle, of course. Yes, take this basted with, okay. And then I'm gonna take the rat poison, so they will think that my sister attempted suicide. My family and I have not always been on the best of terms. Hope that's all the past now. At least you're here now, and I'm sure you're eager to meet. Not really. Okay. So just skip. Okay. So now first I will go to say happy birthday to my father. No, wait. I'm gonna speak with my mother first, then my father, and then my sister, and then I will come back to take the diaries pages. Okay, so I changed my mind. I will take the diaries pages now. And now I'm gonna sing happy birthday to my father, which is in the basement, I guess. This dusty old wine cellar is where your father likes to practice billiards. The laundry room is next door, and beyond that, the servants' quarters. Oh, so my father isn't here? A billiard cue belonging to your father lies across the table. This could certainly serve as an orthodox murder weapon. Oh, well, yes, so I can stab my sister with that from a long distance. Like from the other part of the house, like from upstairs to downstairs. Ha! I will leave the cue where it is for now. Let me see here. You find nothing in this drawer, so useless cleaning supplies. Oh. A broken mirror sits upon the maid's desk. Odds are that it belongs to your sister, and the maid has been hiding in here. Ooh! I can draw attention to the maid too? Shotgun's friendly whatever is that? No. No. I don't want any. No, because I could cut myself. And I could bleed profusely and everybody. Oh, Harold, father! Oh, you're not my father. What can I do for you? You seem quite distressed about something. I do? Well, I'm sure it's nothing you should trouble yourself with, sir. I suppose you're right. You're right, of course. I shouldn't bother myself with the affairs of servants. I may not be a servant here for long though. If the new maid gets her way, she seems determined to force me out. I've tried discussing the matter with your mother, but it's no use. She hasn't made herself lately either. But please, don't trouble yourself about this, sir. I probably shouldn't have said anything at all. In what way is my mother not herself? Ever since your sister's condition has become worse, your mother has become rather cold and withdrawn. Your sister has gone through difficult spells before, but it has never affected your mother quite like this. There's a darkness that I've never seen her before. I should say no more. Please excuse me, sir. Okay, goodbye, taxi driver. Where is my father? Huh? Father. What's in here? I didn't explore this room before. Some my family records and heirlooms are contained within this ornate glass cabinet. Oh, okay. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh no. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I don't know. Of course you do. Use that head for once, boy. Great Uncle Thomas? Ugh. What initials do you see on that silverware? CB. And what kind of half-wit spells Thomas with a C? I don't know. Well, I do. It's the kind of half-wit that's standing next to me. Oh my god, father, I should kill you too. Now, which of your ancestors owned that silver chalice? Chalice? If you get this one wrong, there will be serious consequences, boy. Wow. I say one thing for my father. His style of parenting has always been consistent. You manage to force open the locked door of the writing desk. Inside you find pages of poetry penned in your sister's handwriting. They seem to be love letters penned to an unidentified female. From the descriptions, you will guess it's new mate. Oh my god, they are lesbians. Interesting. Take one of the poems. Oh... No, I won't incriminate any... I won't incriminate the maid. I will try to get out of this mess with rat poison. No! Please, no! Take this. Take the rat poison. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, now the bell will ring. Bing, 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 bing. Dinner is served. There are lots of different combinations. Yeah, time to doing the deed again. Okay. I will place the pages here anyway. Okay. Wait. Is there my coat here? No. What kind of excuse can I make up to say that I was here? I don't know. Anyway, let's kill this son of a bitch. Are you sure with yes? Okay. Hey, just a murderer. Rat poison! Pour it all over her! Sprinkle over the cakes on the table could easily be mistaken for a frosting of sugar. Having a generous portion of your special topping to the cakes, you step back into the shadows and watch to make sure she eats them. Sure enough, she soon turns to the plate and devours two of them in quick successions. The poison works surprisingly quickly. She begins to choke and her skin turns green. Finally, she falls to the ground in front of you. You examine her body to make sure she isn't breathing, before placing the container of poison on the desk. The deed is done. It's time to leave this room before someone discovers it. Go, please! Oh my god, I have 19 seconds. You can't go back that way. I was upstairs. What was I doing here? No, I wanna go. No, no! I wanna go to my room. Please, oh my god, I have 9 seconds. Oh, is this my room? Please tell me this is my room. Is this my room? Oh no, it's my sister's room. Please go away. Oh no. Okay, well, there was nobody upstairs, so I can say that I was in my room. Oh, hey. Ah, okay. The interview. First of all, okay, the man says that you and the butler are surely after 7 o'clock and she greets you at the door. She says that you mentioned during your conversation that we're not good on terms with your family. It's no secret. Okay. What I really meant to say is that my family is not on good terms with me. It's been that way since I chose to leave the family home. Of course, I understand. And it was a polite discussion conversation. Okay, you spoke about your mother's stress and moods, yes? Yeah. Yes, my mother was having a very hard time dealing with my sister's condition, apparently. It sounded like she had been pushed to breaking point. Interesting. Did you speak to your sister before dinner? I don't remember. Did I speak to her? No, I did not. No, I didn't see Jennifer until dinner. Very well then. Let's move on to the events that took place during dinner. You made a comment about your mother's drinking habits. I felt I had to say something. I thought she was drinking far too much. Do you think this has anything to do with her difficulties in coping with your sister's condition? Almost certainly. Interesting. Now I need to ascertain your location at the time of your sister's death. Where were you when you heard the maid scream? Upstairs. My old bedroom. I was in the guest bedroom. I see, thank you. As I said earlier, we have completed our initial search of the property. Okay, the diary's pages. It seems that he... okay. Of course, your sister may have done this herself if it was a suicide. It's all very interesting. I'll be completely honest with you now, Mr. Bruce. While some of your behavior this evening has been peculiar, I can't find no cause for any significant suspicions. Yes, I'm slightly curious about the maid, but I doubt she was involved in this. Sadly, I am forced to regard your mother as a primary suspect. Okay, I don't care. Despite her condition, I do believe your sister committed suicide. Now, as for what happens next, you can go for now, but I will appreciate it if you did not leave town. I may have more questions for you later, for now we need to arrest your mother. A verdict of suicide seems unlikely, I'm afraid. Okay, it's okay with me. I can inherit everything. I thought the inspector harbored his own suspicions about you. Your mother was treated as the prime suspect in the case. The evidence you had planted against her led to a trial and a swift conviction. She will be spending her life in prison for a crime she did not commit. Your father, beset by grief, turned to drink and wallowing. He died within a year, and you inherited everything. Yes, I'm a genius. The Anshel house was yours, along with the fortune that came with it. However, George and Sophia found themselves unable to continue sovereigning the place after what had happened. Okay. As you spent many long, sleepless nights wandering through the rooms of the house, you found that its emptiness was reflected within yourself. You had become hollow inside, free of everything but the nightmares that continued to haunt you. Okay, so the fact that I was in jail, the fact that I would have been in jail, or the fact that I am in my own house, didn't change my spiritual condition because of my deed. Okay, so I think this is a pretty nice game because, I mean, you can play with it, with all the endings, with all the possible tools with which you can commit murder. I think it's nice. I had fun playing it, and I think I will try some other combinations by myself. Yeah, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, just click on the thumb up button. And I saw that there's a Deed 2, a second game of it, and I'm definitely gonna give it a try. So yeah, thank you everybody again, and bye!